PWP Nation,
where wrestling discussion lives.
Well, hello there. Dukes, Keith, and Griff here from the Anything But Credible podcast, a.k.a. the ABC Pod. Fellas?
Holla.
Oh, hello. We're here to let you know that you could be possibly missing out on the best podcast ever created, aside from the Offended podcast, of course, and you don't want to be missing that. Now, what makes us the best? Griff? Yeah, great. Keith? Exactly. Look, I'll keep it really simple for you. Crazy people, crazy news, crazy theories, crazy uncredible. That's right. We made that word up. Griff, Keith, say something crazy for me.
Russia wants you to believe in Finland. Real.
Nice. Look, you can find us just about anywhere that you get your podcasts, especially Apple Podcasts. Also, don't forget to hit us up on Facebook at ABC Pod. That's ABC POD. Twitter at _ABC Pod. And Instagram at ABC Podcast. Check in with us for a new episode every Monday and join the conspiracy to commit stupid. We will see you then, and shout out to the Offended Podcast.
Adios. Later, guys. Like you more than a friend.
welcome to Offended, presented by PWP Nation. It's your boy, Tricky, and welcome back to the Cockpit, Mr. Stoutsy.
Thanks, man. What's up, you fucking marks? It feels good to be out of...
Dead.
Feels good to be out of... I felt like Rick from Rick and Morty there. You alright?
Yeah, I almost pulled a Rick, almost just spit up my beer everywhere.
She just run into the wall?
I think so.
She's embarrassed.
Yep. She's going upstairs.
Yeah, it feels good to be out of Poop Pit Studios and back into the Cockpit.
The poop of misery. But what we didn't tell everybody is how you be returning. And what a way to return in a fucking episode. It's our third fucking episode.
Love them. I love them.
We were going to do hockey talks this week, but Dan is going to New York.
Oh, he's so fucking cool.
Yeah, he's going to hang out at JCD.
Yeah.
I don't know what voice I'm doing. It's not a New York
I don't know either, yeah.
I'm doing like a Robin Williams thing.
Oh, man.
But before we get into like songs of the week and everything, the fuck it episode, do you want to tell the viewers, you explained it on the Periscope show, our 1,000 viewed weekly wrestling wrap-up this past week. People were excited that we were back. We haven't had a weekly wrestling wrap-up in 2 or 3 weeks, so
yeah.
People were excited that we were back. We hit another grand on the,
We did. We hit a G-spot.
We hit a G-spot. We hit that 1K mark.
We did. It was like,
on our return episode.
So. I think it's because I was back. And your new weekly prediction not weekly predictions. Wrestling predictions champion, Stoutsy.
Well, fuck you. But anyway, do you want to explain? Oh my God, Gracie, pick up or down, Gracie. We have a dog, and it's like I like to go both places.
She's upstairs, just looking for attention from
downstairs,
somebody.
Upstairs, downstairs. But do you want to fill in the listener? Right before we went on the air just now, we got done with our usual wrap-up Sunday Night Heat. We hit that 1K, and then I think I triggered it.
I think you did. You stressed me out.
I want poop today, and Katie's bringing home some toilet paper, but she is not going to be home for like another maybe 20 minutes. So there's no toilet paper left.
True.
And I said that to you. I go, be careful. If you have to poop, don't poop here. And you came back downstairs, you just look at me and you go, I think I have to go poop.
Yep, I do. So what really sucks is I have ulcerative colitis, which is like Crohn's disease. They're kind of in the same category. Basically, your immune system shuts down what you eat and drink, and you're either throwing everything up or you're pooping everything up. Non-stop, all day, every day.
Ugh.
Out of nowhere, too. It just hits you and you're like, oh, fuck. I I gotta go to the bathroom.
I got the runs, and I gotta go run.
I gotta poop. So yeah, I was like, motherfucker. So I was like, oh no, I'm good. And then you said it, and I was down here. I was like, okay. And I was like, oh fuck, damn it, I do gotta shit. So I had to run up to QT, use their bathroom. Yeah, it's a struggle. I was out for, oh man. I've kind of been dealing with it for about a month or so now, but it got real bad 2 weeks ago. I mean, I fucking had no energy. I was fucking stuck at home. I was a crabby old fuck. Had to have a colonoscopy, which is no fun.
Get that tube shoved up your asshole.
Yeah, that's my
shoved up your ass.
That was my third one. This one was the worst one. I don't think they lubed me up or anything. I think they just said,
"Oh, because they're probably sick of seeing you."
They probably are. And I was like, "Damn, she did a number on me." It was a female doctor, but
just dry dogged it into your ass.
Is that me?
Yeah, it's
you. Oh shit, sorry. I almost got mad. I didn't get mad at you, but I was like, "Why are you playing music right now?"
Fuck the idiot. Welcome back to the cockpit.
Yeah. I don't even know what I was saying. I'm a little better. I'm not fully treated. It's not curable. It's treatable. So yeah, I still have a few symptoms. Not as bad. I'm able to kind of do stuff for an hour and not have to go to the bathroom. That's why I'm back here at Cockpit Studios. I'm back as your champ.
I would say it's good to have you back, but it's not. So, anyway.
You missed me. You said it. I kind of miss having you around, man.
I just didn't like talking on the fucking thing, and now it's, like, awkward again, because I'm like, I'm not used to this now, because we did 3 weeks or 2 weeks of just, like, talking over the phone, so I'm used to that now. Now I'm not used to this now, so it's like, god damn it.
You know what I imagine? It's, like, in one of those, like, funny kind of movies where it's, like, two people are, like, kind of mad at you or something like that, and it's like, hey, what's up? And they, like, go back and forth, and they're each just, like, in a room by themselves. Like, that's how I imagine you down here, just like, it's so lonely down here.
Yeah, it's alright.
I guess you were upstairs, though. Weren't you? For the last 2 weeks?
Second time, yeah.
Yeah, I was probably a little more comfortable. I was just in my bed, so I was just chilling.
No, remember the first week I came down here because Dan was going to do a hockey talks with us, so I was, like, sitting down here, and I'm, like, looking around, I'm like, fuck am I supposed to look at? Like,
yeah, you're just like... That's what I thought. Just imagine you sit here just like, man, I'm a loser.
Me?
Hey.
Fuck you.
I don't know. But yeah, thanks to everybody that did not tweet me and wish me well. Thanks, listeners.
Loser.
They're probably just like, what's wrong with this kid?
Why is he pooping so much? Stop pooping, son. So, oh, my! That's my new favorite thing to do now. Just do a Michael Cole. Oh, my!
Vintage Stoutsy! Going to the bathroom.
Vintage Stoutsy! Almost shit his pants. So I got a funny story for a weekend story.
Okay.
We're at Duke's.
Go ahead.
One of my favorite bars in Sealard here in St. Louis, Missouri. Okay. And, luckily I was in a stall. So I'm going pee, I trusted a fart.
Oh.
Mistake right there. And kind of felt like poop came out.
Oh, yeah?
But I looked at, like, my underwear, and I was like, there's nothing there. But I wiped, and there was poop.
Oh.
Got lucky.
Wow.
Yeah. There was poop.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
I was
tough.
like, oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. That's tough. I've had a few of those, man. When I was real sick and I was driving anywhere, I was like, oh, boy. Oh, boy. I'm clenching. My glutes are getting more cramped than Bobby Lashley on a Monday Night Raw, and I was just like, my God.
I almost joined the club of Big Cat and just, like, I shit my pants. Had to go home.
Oh, yeah, I shit myself.
No, but, yeah, I sharded, basically. But, what are you doing?
Come on!
Come on! If you guys hear noises in the backgrounds, because Daniel is an idiot. He's not going to listen to us, but...
He has no respect for our show.
He just keeps, like, you would think, like, hey... Yeah, you would think, like, hey, they're recording. Like, we'll be a little quiet.
Remember a couple weeks ago when he moved in, and he was just, like, throwing furniture around? He's like, oh, can you guys hear that?
No. Who was Griffer was here, wasn't he?
Yeah.
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 So if you guys hear that in the background, that's what that is. It's my idiot of a roommate. He's not going to listen to this. If he does listen to this, you're an idiot.
He should on the way to New York.
I say that with love. But today, yeah, fucking episode. We haven't done one in a while. It's our third one now, I think.
Yeah, it's our third one.
Honestly, how we came up with our fucking episode, I I was trying to think of topics. I'm like, then nothing has happened. I'm not talking about the election because I don't like to talk politics.
No.
So, fuck it. And I was really just kind of like, fuck it. We're just going to do hockey. And I was like, fuck it. Fuck it. Yes. That's it.
Yeah, there was really nothing like too crazy going on. Oh, no, there's a couple I might bring up.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, but
we're just going to fucking roll with it.
Just going to fucking roll with it, but let's not waste any more time, eh? Let's get into the songs of the week.
Did you butt plug? Oh, we butt plug at the end.
Fuck off, man. We made the new rule. We got it. Now you, like, reminded everybody, like, where are the plugs? I want to hear where to get that t-shirt because I haven't said in the last 100 episodes.
You get butt plugs in the end. That's our key. Yeah, songs of the week. You want me to kick it off?
Sure, go ahead, you fucking poopy dork.
All right, my number 5 this week is a... I kind of have a wide range of songs here. This one just had to fucking pull out of my ass because I haven't listened to music because I've just been listening to Spit and Chicklets while I was sick.
Told you they're good, dude.
I finally got to catch up on it. Well, with work, I can't listen to anything, so I can't listen to pods anymore, really. When I get home, I just forget. But they're really fucking good. So my number 5 this week, kind of an oldie, goes out to the big timers. A little song called Still Fly.
Ooh. I'm still fly.
It just brings out like the 2004. In my new E-class. Can you imagine that song with like violins?
So I was actually kind of like picturing.
I'm still fly. By the way, finally got to watch John Cena's Fly. Finally got to watch the live 1975 symphony performance. Absolutely incredible.
Yep. And I'm glad you brought up the 1975. Nice little segue here. My 5th song of the week.
You picked us 1975 song?
Yeah, dude, because it's like, we're getting so close.
3 weeks away.
Like 20, by the time this episode comes out, we'll be like 20, I think, days away from the drop of the episode.
Yeah.
Or album.
Yeah.
But, we've been plugging it. We're going to continue plugging it. A week after the 1975's new album drops, we are doing a top 20 1975 songs. It's going to be tough. And so if I'm doing the math correctly, the whole month of December is going to be like best of, or like, we're going to do, every episode's basically going to be a different top 20 list of like movies, or maybe we might not do movies because I haven't seen them all.
Yeah.
But like
songs, albums, wrestling.
Yeah, sporting events.
Yeah.
Like
maybe if there's any, I might try to do maybe TV if we find
This might be good though, because like I think the 69th episode is gonna hit in December. So that's gonna be a little R-rated episode.
69 Days of Christmas, baby.
I think this is episode 65 or 66. Not sure off the top of my head, but
I don't know. Dude, we're killing it.
We're getting
up
We're chucking
there.
along. We're just chucking. We're chucking along.
We're chucking along.
But my first song is from the 1975. Nice little slow love song, "Falling for You."
Good one.
I think I'm falling for you. Don't you? After I just said that, okay, it's not. I didn't put it down already. I was like, did I already say that before?
Falling for You?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
But it's just so good, so slow. It's just like, it's ambient. Love it.
Sometimes I take a break from 1975. I don't even take a break. I think I just find something new, and then I'm like, what do I want to listen to? And I'll listen to 1975, and I'll be like, all right, yeah, I've heard these, and I'll just throw it on shuffle, and then I'll just get back into a 1975 groove.
That's how it always is. That's how it is for me with 1975, Kanye, and U2. Those are the three that, and I guess you can rope in the Beatles, too. Like,
You just listen to them all the time, whenever.
And I guess you can rope in Bowie and Prince, too, for me. God damn it. Those are like my go-tos. If I can't figure out what I want to listen to, I'm going to listen to one of those. Like,
I mean, they're good go-tos.
Yeah, they are.
They really are. My number 4 this week, a little song by Benny Blanco and Calvin Harris called "I Found You." It's kind of like a little WrestleMania-style song.
It's like a Flow Rider song?
No. Complete opposite. Better than Florida. It's got a little jam. It's a little dance jam. You know.
It's got a little jam.
You hear it at the bar when you're sharting yourself. You're like, oh, yeah, I started myself, but this Calvin Harris song.
Oh, fuck. Can I say something about, like, new rap that I just want to throw out there that I was thinking about this week?
Yeah.
So, I'm at my little brother's high school hockey game, and it's just, like, they're just playing like every new rap song imaginable because like they're just getting pumped to like, and it's awesome. The crowd was fucking hot, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, they were going nuts. But they were playing actually like uncensored like rap music. Nobody told them to turn it off. Playing Mo Bamba, but like I forget what song it was, but it's just said like, and so many other rap songs do this where they just repeat the same thing over and over, and it's like, how is this like considered like by many people in the United States like great music?
Yeah.
Like I could do that. I want swimming in my pool, swimming in my pool. I want swimming in my pool. Guess what? I got wet from the water. What? I going swimming in my pool. I jumped off that fucking diving board, swimming in my pool. Like, come on. It's so easy to do. Like, it's not hard. Like,
it's really not.
It's not hard. I drove my car today. What? Drove that car today. Drove that car today. I drove that car today and listened to the Carter today.
Go.
Fuck. I stopped at the red light, and then when it went green, I drove my car today. Like, fuck. I mean, like, it's how that's like every song is like that now.
Yeah, no, it really is. And I'm probably the same as you, where like that Mo Bamba song.
It's so bad, but I love it.
It's so bad, but I like the videos with it. It's kind of...
I don't know the words, but
But like every once in a while, a song like that, I'll like, oh, that's catchy, and I'll listen to it if I feel like, if I'm just driving and want to, I don't know, feel like being in a fun mood, I'll turn it on. But like, I can't go download that guy's whole album and be like, oh my
Shaq
god,
West? No.
this is great.
Shaq West on the mic and trail. I don't even know what he says. Like, I just fuck.
Mo Bambas.
But speaking of my little brother's high school game, just gonna throw it out there. Every time they scored, the fans put up an easy button and they would skate over and jump into the boards and hit it.
Oh, they're still doing the easy button these days?
Apparently. And the other Webster High School brought like a cutout cardboard of just some old guy. They said it was like from a restaurant. They just casually walked out with it. Nobody stopped him. So we walked up to him like, "Where's that from?" So we thought it was like a State Farm guy.
Denny's.
And like there was like, I forget, they'd say some restaurant. There's like, yeah, we just grabbed it, casually walked out. Nobody said anything, and I'm fucking dying at it. Like,
God, wasn't that the best in high school? You just like did shit like that. You're just like, all right.
Oh, dude, high school hockey's so much fun to watch. They just fucking drill each other, dude.
Yeah, there's no mercy.
There's none. They don't show any mercy. They hit the fuck out of each other,
Yeah,
man.
and it can be really sloppy, but it's just like it's war.
Yeah,
Especially if you get two schools that hate each other.
yeah,
It's just fucking war.
yeah. Is it my turn? Your turn?
Yeah, your turn.
What song did you say?
I Found You by Benny Blanco.
Oh, yeah, that's right. This song I just discovered this past week. Pretty sure it came out this past week, but it's called "Adored" by Hatchie. It's actually off of a Adult Swim. Like, I think Adult Swim just put out like their brand new like singles like album, because you know Adult Swim will put that out like every like few months. They'll put like a bunch of songs out
From like their shows and shit.
from their shows, but they always like feature like artists. That's how Run the Jewels got like really popular, because of the Adult Swim singles. Like, so this is one of them. It's a female lead singer, but it's so good. It's just such an indie vibe. You know, it's one of those songs you just roll the windows down to and just, you know, it's fucking chill and bang to it. You know, it's a banger, man. Yeah. It's a fucking banger, man.
Light a cigarette if you feel like it.
Yeah, maybe not, but maybe like that cig of weed.
Yeah.
It's legal in Missouri, medical marijuana. Hey, let's vote progressively, and then not even gonna talk about it. Not even gonna talk about it. Nope,
don't get into it. You almost
swerve.
Yeah, idiots. I drove in my car.
I voted today. Was it Democrat or Republic? That's not for you to know. That's for my own personal shit.
Vote.
I posted on Facebook today that I voted today. I need some attention because everybody else is doing it too. Like my photo that it says I voted today. I hate that. I hate every election. I voted. I don't care. Yeah. I voted too, but I'm not going to go post about it.
Yeah. It doesn't make you that great of a person.
Yeah.
Either. It's like
I would hope you go vote. Like,
yeah. It's like people that say like, oh, I go to church. Like, that doesn't mean you're a good person.
You know what I really want to do now, just to piss people off? Is not go vote, but take a picture of me with the sticker and just repost the same picture every year, see if anybody realizes it. Until I'm like 50, I'm like, that's still your old picture.
Not just have an age. What was that? What was the name? Who sang that? What'd you say?
Hatchie. Hatchie. Hatchie.
Huh. I feel like I had a song. No, Latchkey Kids. That was the one I had a song. I see the confusion there. Hatchie. That sounds like Quaig's last name?
Catage?
I was way off.
Well, bleep. I knew it started with an S, though.
Jesus.
Right, just say your next fucking song.
Okay. My number 3 this week.
Jesus,
heard it on
fucking episode or something.
Heard it on SNL this past week.
Maggie Rogers.
Maggie Rogers.
She's the shit. I love her.
Light On. I mean, it's.
Yeah.
I like it. She's.
Did I pick that a few weeks ago?
I don't know. Did you?
I want to say I did.
Oh no.
I want to say I picked her a few weeks ago. Maybe I didn't. But I've heard that song a few like.
Did you?
So good. Light On's really good, and the
Oh,
other.
yeah.
She has another new song off the.
Yeah.
But I like her. Her last album was really good.
I never heard of her until I was watching SNL with my parents. My dad's like, "Oh, who's this?" I'm like, "Just give it a chance." Like,
She's good.
I like her.
She's good.
I don't know. Would she be considered like kind of indie?
She's indie. She's super indie.
I feel like she'd flow in. Fall into that like Florence and the Machine kind of.
Well, they're considered like indie though.
Right. Yeah. So no, I really like the song. Oh, sorry. I keep pressing play. Sorry. I got this new phone case.
No, you do. Wow.
Yeah, I had to get one. I had to get my screen fixed a couple weeks ago.
Why? Did you
So believe it or not, the day I was driving out to work and ended up getting like real sick, I had to pull off on the highway, run to the bathroom, and I set my phone on the toilet paper roll and it fell off. And I was like, this is the worst 5:30 a.m. situation I've ever been in.
Oh, that's okay. Hey, wait. Time out from Songs of the Week for a second. I want to get into this story. Actually, you know what? No. Actually,
I feel like
We'll wait. I have a story to talk about. I'll talk about it after Songs of the Week.
Okay.
I'm going to write it down so I don't forget.
Okay.
Because I was so pissed off last night.
I thought you were about to like roast me on something.
Oh no, I'm going to roast a certain fast food restaurant that I fucking love. Though.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
Better not be Wendy's because they'll come at you.
Maybe it will.
Maybe.
Come at me, Wendy's.
Come at me, Wendy.
I'll go get Gritty on my side.
Come at me, AJ Styles' wife.
Did you see fucking Vegas Golden Knights' Twitter handle when they played us? And they're like, so Fleury did some like handstand thingy and the puck didn't go in, so that's good for us.
Yeah. What was the other one? It was like, good news, out shooting this team, blah, 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 blah. Bad news, down 5-3.
Yeah. And then the Blues, they posted a one when we scored. It said blackjack. And all these Blues fans are like ripping on it, like, oh, good attempt, Blues. That's so terrible. That's so bad. Of course they're going to say blackjack. We're playing Vegas, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, idiots. It's Bozak just scored. His number's 21. Like, that's actually pretty fucking clever, you dumbasses.
Idiots.
Like,
smart marks.
Yeah, and they're like, after I said that to him on Facebook, like, oh, shit. They're like, then like the one comment next to it just said ... Didn't even think of that.
That's funny. Yeah, did you say number 3? No, I just did, right? Light On, Maggie Rogers.
Yeah, good song.
Thanks.
My number 3, correct?
See.
My number 3 by Lenny Kravitz.
Oh.
Lenny Kravitz, he has a new album that came out like 2 months ago. I didn't even hear about it. It's okay. It's not great.
Is it about scarves?
Yeah. But wait, what did you say?
I said about scarves.
Yeah, that's what I thought you said. I'm like,
scarves.
Wait, maybe
I was like
say
yawning saying.
It's like maybe he didn't say that, but whatever. But no, like the first few songs are really good. It kind of has like a little Prince vibe to it. But the rest of the album is just kind of like, oh, you're like this close, Lenny, to having like a fucking phenomenal album.
Was it good though, somewhat, or
it's okay?
I've never listened to more than like 4 Lenny Kravitz songs.
Dude, he's good. Old Lenny's good. Early '90s, like late '80s, early '90s, Lenny is fucking awesome.
Yeah,
like fucking awesome.
I feel like he doesn't age.
He doesn't. And you know what? I was gonna say his new song off this first song off his new album, but you know what? I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna save it. Since it's the Fuck It episode.
Okay.
And this song came out in 1988. You can't say it on the 90s episode. I'm gonna say it now. Mr. Cab Driver by Lenny Kravitz is my number 3. The song's great. So so good. Mr. Cab Driver, fuck you. I'm a survivor. Dun, 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 dun,
Is that what he says? Fuck you to the cab driver?
Yeah, he's like, the whole song is like, Mr. Cab Driver, don't like my, like, don't like
scarf.
No, he's like, Mr. It's all about, like, the whole song is, like, actually about, like, racism, like, in America.
Oh.
And, like, it's really good. Like, some people, it just goes right over their heads. Like, they don't even realize what the song is actually about. It's like, Mr. Cab Driver don't like my kind of skin. Mr. Cab Driver never thinks I'm gonna win. Like it's like flows like that the whole time. And it's like, Mr. Cab Driver, fuck you. Like, I'm a survivor. And then he just starts breaking it down at the end. Like, really good. Fucking great song. Mr. Cab Driver. That's my number 3.
I think I saw that on, like, Release Radar.
Mr. Cab Driver!
That was gross. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did hear that. Jesus. It sounded like...
I haven't done that in a while.
Yeah, 69's coming up soon.
God damn. Fucking my eyes twitch. Dude, I honestly think you're going to either do this show solo soon, or I'm just going to... You're going to have to find somebody, man. I think I'm croaking.
I think I'm croaking. Well, dude, my eye twitches all the time. Like,
does it?
Yeah, mine's bad.
I think it's because I'm just fired up.
So Katie always points out that if I'm stressed or if I don't like something, my left eye, like, twitches bad. Like, it's a total tell. Like, if I'm, like, not happy about something, I'm just like, oh, yeah, that's fine. Like, I can't do it. Like,
why does that guy keep winking?
It's kind of doing it now. I can kind of feel it. Like,
and the more you're talking about, the more you're making my eye twitch.
But it's weird, dude. I've never noticed it until she pointed out. So anytime I'm mad now, I can feel it, like, twitching. I'm like, motherfucker.
And then it makes you more mad because you can feel it?
Yeah. So I never thought about it before.
Man, this is weird.
This is weird. Say your 4th song.
My 4th song this week is by...
Beck.
Becky Lynch. 21 Pilots. Leave the City. Last song on the album.
Of course it is.
Yeah, man. I think it's the only song I haven't put on Songs of the Week. There might be another one. I don't think I picked Smithereens because you did. Leave the City. Last song on the album. I like it.
All that long.
No,
sorry.
That's Lion King.
It's Lionel King Richie.
No, it's that scene when Simba and what's her name are laying in the grass.
Fiesta.
But I like it because it's kind of an open-ending last song to their album. It's like, lets them create the story. So that is probably going to be my last 21 Pilots song.
Wow.
Because I think I went through the whole album.
Wow.
Wow, Jim. Thanks. It's about fucking time.
Oh yeah, Jim. It's about time, Jim.
Wow.
Oh, listen, you gonna go drive your car?
Wow, Jim. You really gotta poop? You're gonna go drive your car?
Dude, I was thinking Cars because he's the voice in Cars. But like,
wow. I'm Lightning McQueen.
Doing an impression of Owen Wilson is one of my favorite impressions of the year. Wow. Do you like Conor McGregor? Is that who you like?
Conor?
What, you met her at a funeral? All right, my number 4. My number 4 is by Matthew and Kimberly, better known as Matt and Kim. Yeah. Happy If You're Happy, but they just put out... So I think this is actually... I picked the song a few months ago. They just released an extended version with... I'm drawing a blank of who the rapper is that's with them in it. But they extended the song. So the song's really short. And it's not like there's no beat to it, really. It's kind of like he made the song for her. But like the extended version like has a beat to it. It's longer. And dude, it's so good. It is so fucking good. But...
I still haven't dove into them yet.
You need to see him live first.
Yeah.
See him live first and then dive into him. Because I feel like I have this conversation with everybody, especially about Matt and Kim. It's like you're not gonna fully get them until you see them live.
That's why I tell people about 21 Pilots too. If you see them live, you'll understand.
And
U2's, a lot of bands, yeah.
And U2's the same. I mean, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
A lot
and
of
probably
bands
the 1975, I would think too. I mean, I haven't seen them live. I just really like their fucking music, but
I don't know.
You don't like their live show that much?
No, I do. I love their live show, but I was like hooked on the 1975 before I saw them live.
Yeah.
Matt and Kim, I was kind of like, whatever. Like luckily that was in my concert phase where I went to like every single concert that came through St. Louis.
Yeah.
And I've seen them. I think I've seen them close to 9 times now.
Hey Zeus.
Yeah. I will not miss Matt and Kim if they come through. They're that good. What's your number 1?
My number 1 is by the band Camino.
Oh,
song called "Fool of Myself." I guess it's a newer one that got released this year. I remember you and Dan introduced me to him a couple months ago, and then I was listening to him on my phone, and then was like, I wonder what more music they have, and I really like this song. Full of Myself. It's like kind of a, I don't know. I don't know how to explain what kind of music they are. They kind of remind me of like
they're indie. That's alternative.
indie, but they remind me of. You ever heard of the band like Safety Suit?
Yeah.
They kind of have that vibe to them, which I kind of like. They're kind of, they got a little bit of a little range to them. I like them, and I just found out they're opening for this guy Ben Rector, who I kind of like on Friday. But
they're opening for Ben Rector.
Yeah, at
Nice.
the pageant. Yeah,
I just saw that Ozzy Osbourne's coming here in
Is
like
he?
June next year.
Yeah, I saw that
I'm
too.
Going.
Are you?
Yeah, it's probably the last time he's ever going to tour.
That's true.
This is his second farewell tour because he got sick last
Yeah,
year.
that's right.
And he said he missed touring so much. He's like he's going to have one more farewell tour because he just wants to go through it again. Like,
Yeah,
good for him.
that's crazy.
It's like I just got to see just to check off that I saw Ozzy.
Did you get into Ozzy at all? Like his
Oh
music?
yeah,
Or?
yeah.
I never really. Know some of the songs, but
I love Ozzy,
I really
dude.
got into him.
He's just so good, and like not to mention that he's just a fucking goofball. Like,
Oh yeah,
and how could you not root for Ozzy when he got arrested? He's wearing a fucking St. Louis Blues t-shirt,
that's true. He was, and he ripped a bat's head off.
which wasn't planned.
Really?
Yeah, he thought it was a prop.
Oh, that's right.
He thought it was a prop.
That's
he
right.
When he does it, he's so like adrenaline fueled. He looks down. He's like, "That looks real," and like handed it off. And he's like spitting it out, and they're like, "That's real. Get over here!" Like he's like, yeah. Like that was not supposed to be like that was not supposed to be planned, which is hilarious.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Yeah,
He just didn't know it was a real.
because he's supposed to. Because he was doing it at every show. He's biting the prop's head off, which is supposed to be just plastic.
Well, then who the fuck gave him a real one?
He switches it out. And when he switched it, they accidentally still gave him a real bat. Like, they had a dead... They didn't realize the bat, I think, had died already.
Oh.
Yeah, and they thought it was the prop one.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd be freaking out.
I would be too. Like, I got bat blood in my mouth. Am I going to turn the Batman? All right. For my number one song, I want to do what I did last week. It does not feel like we did a show last week because we did it so early.
So early, yeah.
But I'm going to do what I did last week. I'm going to read you the lyrics. I'm going to see if you can guess it. And for those of you listening, I'm going to see if you can guess it as well. Where did you come from, lady? And, oh, won't you take me there? Right away, won't you, baby? Spark my nature, sugar fly with me. Don't you know now is the perfect time. We can make it right. Hit the city lights. Then tonight, ease the love and pain. Let me take you to the max. And then it goes into the chorus, which is will totally give it away. It's my number one.
Man,
There's a reasoning behind this is my number one, too.
Man, that sounds familiar. Oh, boy. Wowzers.
Oh, boy.
Whoa.
Did you hear that?
I thought it was me at first. Man. Oh, man.
Oh, man. Oh, man. You sound like that fucking Adam Sandler's like, oh, man. Oh, man. He can't stop peeing. Have you heard that?
Yeah.
We'll be on in a minute!
I think I'm stumped, dude. I would ask for a hint, but I feel like...
Where did you come from, babe? I want your lovin', PYT, pretty young thing. Michael Jackson,
yes.
Pretty young thing. That's my number one
I knew
this week.
I heard the lyrics before.
That's my number one song this week because of this dancer, this Instagram dancer, who The Rock has made famous. He's from Paris, and all he does is dance to Michael Jackson. Yeah. And he was on Ellen this past week, dancing the Pretty Young Thing.
Send me that.
And
he's incredible.
He's amazing. I'm like mesmerized by the way he can dance.
Yeah.
That's what me and you were talking back and forth. Like, I wish I could dance like that. And we were both like, yeah, but we're white. And I'm like, well, JT can do it. And he's like, you're like, he's secretly black. You know
I go, come on, you know it.
But his name is, I don't know, obviously it's a French name, but Salif, Salif, La Source. I don't know if that's the correct pronunciation, but I mean, That's what it looks like. But the dude is now, ever since The Rock shared it, his stuff, he has just hit over 1 million followers. And like now, like, dude's been blowing up everywhere. I mean, good for him too.
Yeah,
like,
dude,
it's so cool.
He's an incredible dancer,
and he seems super humble too, which is like really cool on top of it. But yeah, pretty young thing.
Good
Michael
song.
Jackson. Pretty young thing. I know, go from Lionel Richie to All Night Long to Pretty Young Thing. I might keep this little 80s thing going. Maybe
I like it.
I don't know. Maybe the 90s might be fading a little bit. Maybe we might have to do some 80s episodes.
VH1, I love the 80s.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just saying. Maybe we do starting 2019. Maybe we bring in the I love the 80s or like. Ooh. I'm just saying.
You know, I have an honorary song.
So I feel like we could do the 80s though. By the way,
I think we could too. We could definitely.
70s.
That's tough. I have an honorary song.
Right.
Honorary. I say that right?
Honorary
song.
I have an
honorable.
I would like to
honorable mention. I have an honorable mention.
Honor a song. Well, if you're gonna have an honorable mention, I'll just throw in my Lenny song too.
One of the best rap songs to drop this year by a man who went from the Lunch Lady song to dropping the hottest hip hop song, Adam Sandler. Did you listen to it,
dude? I thought he was fucking. I thought the thing was fucking.
Did you
hilarious.
watch the stand up?
Yes,
I haven't watched it. I saw that bit and I was like, "What's funny is, that video I saw after I posted that picture of him like dressed up all like stylish, and I was like, Adam Sandler's coming back, baby." And then somebody shared the video of him doing that. It was like phone, wallet, keys, rap. I was so funny,
dude. It's like. It's old Adam Sandler again. It's old, like, when he used to do, like, the albums. Like, the albums that he used to make were fucking hilarious. Like the medium pace song. Like,
did he win a Grammy?
I think
a comedy Grammy, or did he get nominated or something?
He was nominated for sure. But the medium pace song is just a fucking classic. Because it starts off like, oh, it's going to be like a love song. Put your arms around me, baby. He's like, can't you tell I need you so? Now spit on your hand and stroke my cock at a medium pace. Play with my balls and tell me how big they are.
You're right, though. It is like kind of just like an old Adam. Like, he's not having to try. He's just kind of being himself and just...
Now sit on the bed and watch me whack off.
What a fucking goof.
That whole album, that's on, is seriously. I'm not a big fan of like comedy albums that do music and stuff, but that one is fucking gold.
Yeah.
So he's like the guy who like he does little skits on there. What's your problem, buddy? Have some bloody, buddy. Like it's like David Spade and like Rob Schneider on it. I think Chris Rock's on like a couple of them. Don't know. I want to say Farley's on it. Like,
probably.
Yeah, I mean it's hilarious.
Yeah, he's a funny fucking guy.
Yeah,
I mean, he had some bad stuff come out that wasn't, but
he rips on his movies. Like, it. Like he's like, I still make shitty movies, but I'm still making bank. But he brings back his old like goofy like gibberish like stuff. Mm-hmm. Like he's like walking down the street going, "Hey, but what is that?" But there's one other thing on there before we get to our commercial and continue with the bucket episode. There's a part where he's like, "Can you remember when you were like miniature golfing like with your with your daughter and like you're on the 18th hole and you both are tied?" And he's like, and she like, she bent over to go take her putt, and I just whispered in her ear, throw off her game. I was like, "Hey, I teabagged your mom earlier today, so you know." And she hits the putt. As she hits it, she sinks the putt and looks up at me and she goes, "Yeah, I know, I saw." And she's like, "Wow." And he's like, "Wow, good for you. You can keep your balance. You can keep focused. Good for you. She's going to go places." Dude, I was dying at it. Like, I was fucking dying.
It was good?
Yeah.
I heard there was a sad Farley part in it.
It's at the end.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's cool, though.
Good for him, man.
Yeah.
Good to kind of have a little bounce back there.
It's cool. The way it's made is, like, they cut like pieces of different locations from his tour, and they all just pilot together, and it's like just smooth like transitions. Like it's really cool.
Yeah, I have to watch the whole thing, but yeah, I saw that rap and I was like, he's back,
dude. It's great. It's great.
Man.
But yeah, those were our songs of the week. And you can go on Spotify and listen to our playlist at Offended Presents Songs of the Week. I could totally do a commercial voice.
I would turn that commercial off.
Make sure to go buy a box of Cheez-Its, reduced fat, because it tastes better. Party on, Wayne. Party on, Garth.
Your ego.
Yeah. Anyway, go listen to our playlist at Offended Presents Songs of the Week exclusively on Spotify. Honored. Ow now, brown cow. All right, let's hear a quick word from our sponsor, Kyle Forche. I'm fucking up bad right now. We need to take a little break ski.
Got the worst ass mouth ever. Okay.
Well, anyway, here's Kyle Forche.
I'm interrupting this podcast to ask a few important questions. If you were stuck on a desert island, would you want Will Smith movies or Will Smith music? Who's the baddest villain Jason Statham has gone up against in his movie career? What are the top 10 most rewatchable TV shows of all time? Check out the Going Off Topic blog with me, Kyle Fauché, to get the answers and much, much more. You can find the website at kylefauché.blogspot.com. That's KYLEFOSHE.blogspot.com. Make sure to subscribe so you get the new post right in your email. Also check out the social pages, going_off_topic and most8314 on Twitter, and Going Off Topic with Kyle Fauché on Facebook. Now back to the guys with the Offended Podcast.
And welcome back to Offended, presented by BWP Nation.
When you were doing that dance during the song, the funniest gift this year is Panarin, the bread man, coming down out of the locker room and he's like, like waving his hands around. So goofy.
Oh, fuck. Well, man. Since you brought that up, you want to segue into since the fucking episode, we can talk about what the fuck we want,
feel
you
like.
know? You want to talk about the Senators?
I do.
The Ottawa Senators?
I do. I'm a little fired up about this one.
Me too.
Just really fucking annoyed by a lot of it.
Me too.
So, if you haven't noticed or saw, the Ottawa Senators, there's about 7 guys in an Uber. A couple young kids and a couple older, I guess, vet kind of guys. Chris Weidman.
Weidman's
and,
in the front seat and Duchenne's in the back.
Duchenne's in the back, and they're kind of ripping on their coaches a bit and the way things are going in Ottawa, which is not well. And they were in an Uber, and the Uber guy's taking a video, which I think is allowed in certain places. They're allowed to do that, but you can't. I'm sure there's a... Anyway, the Uber driver posted the video of the players of the Senators ripping...
Here's the thing. Is it the driver? Has the driver actually said that he did it? Because now I think it's almost required. I think it's going to be required in most Ubers now that there's a video camera, like just out of security and safety reasons. Which
that's kind of what
sense.
I was saying. I think did I say that?
No, I didn't know if it was the driver who actually leaked it. Because I know like some cases like there's still Ubers out there that don't have a camera. Like, you get what I mean? Like,
oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Like, well, that's why I don't know if, like, in certain states they have requirements for them or they're allowed to. Like I said, I'm sure there's different laws for each city or some shit. But this guy did have a camera in his Uber, which I people are like, oh, that's an invasion of privacy, but I also 100% fucking get it. You know, if people try to do something to you or whatever, you know, it's evidence and whatnot. But I believe this guy went ahead and posted the video of the Senator players talking shit about their coaches and the way things are going, the system. And everything just got blown way out of fucking proportion because people are saying how he invaded their privacy, which I do agree with. I don't think you should be able to post, like, I feel like if you do videotape, you should only be able to post stuff that, you know, if you're involved in the situation, not to make people look bad. and that's kind of what this guy did. And the other people are saying, "Oh, these center players, they're public figures. They need to know when to keep their mouths shut, and they shouldn't be talking like that." And I'm like, first, you must have never played a competitive sport.
No doubt. No doubt. Like, no fucking doubt. Like, you can even go back to fucking CYC, grade school sports when you're in a fucking carpool with a mom and you guys are bitching about the coach. Like,
yeah.
Like, holy shit. Like,
exactly.
Everybody does it.
And the people that are like, they need to realize they're public figures. I'm like, it's not like they're in the back of the Uber doing drugs and liquored up and, harassing females or something. They're voicing their opinion, which I'm sure they talk about in the locker room when the coaches aren't around. And I'm sure this is something that they probably would bring up to the coach and say to their face. Mm-hmm. And the people that are just, then they had to apologize.
That was bullshit.
Which I think
it's bullshit.
I don't know if they got forced to or if they felt like they need to make a statement. And I think it's bullshit.
I think it's bullshit too.
They didn't rip the coach apart. They didn't really, they called him ignorant names or harassed him. They were just people we rip on coaches as fans, and we don't even play for them. Imagine being the players, how they basically just nothing's changing, man. We keep doing the same thing week after week. Nothing, everything they said, there was nothing wrong with it.
No, except for Duchenne maybe being I haven't paid attention in 3 weeks. I thought that was hilarious.
I thought that was funny too, but that's stuff that gets said
right now.
Yeah, they're voicing their opinion, and it just happened to get caught by an Uber driver who decided to pull on the internet, and people that don't understand sports, they're they need to be more respectful. That's their coach. Do you know how many fucking times I coached out or cussed out one of my coaches when I've had a bad shift and he comes back, and the pros, hockey's a different breed than other sports, and the way they communicate with coaches is not something you would expect. It's
especially
hey, that's your boss.
High school at too. Yeah. Oh my god.
Right. That's your boss. You have to be respectful. In hockey, there is, but there's hockey coaches are just as competitive as the players. So if they start firing off on the players, their player might get fired up and fire back. And some coaches really like that because it shows that the players care. They're fucking lighting a fire under their ass, and just the fact they had to apologize just blows my mind. What do they have to apologize for?
Dude, it's
they were talking bad about the coach.
So we can't voice our own opinions anymore. I actually even hate when a coach can be when a coach can't even say I think the refs refed a terrible game and they get fined for it. Yeah. Fuck you, man. Dude, the NHL is so fucking soft right now.
Oh, it's bad.
And especially Lucic is gonna have a fucking he's gonna have a player hearing because he went after the guy who had a dirty hit on Lucic's player.
I didn't see the only part I saw was Lucic come down and kind of foul the guy, which I was okay with, but I feel like his hit, I don't think the guy had the puck.
No, Lucic was just getting him back.
But I also don't know what happened before, so I was it's a little... But
if you didn't see the play before, it looks bad. It's kind of like along the lines of when was it Marchand fought Eller at the beginning of the year?
Yeah.
Why is this happening? Why is Marchand being a dick? Well, it's of course, they don't show the previous notion where they're already up 7-0, and if it was anybody else in the NHL, nobody would have cared. Right. That's my biggest issue. Yeah. That's my biggest issue when it comes to players like Marchand.
If it was some 7th D-man or 12th forward, it wouldn't matter.
And now that we're on this topic, though, I'm going to go away from the Senators for a second. I'm going to bring up something that I texted you about the other day, and I think the entire fan base of the NHL got it wrong with Sean Avery and Marty Brodeur.
Oh, yeah. I can't believe you didn't know this story.
I didn't know
I forgot to text you back about it. I can't believe you didn't know that.
I didn't know the full story. I actually didn't know that Marty cheated on his wife with his sister-in-law. Mm-hmm. I actually did not know that until last week when I watched the video. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah.
And that was the whole reason why Avery was going at him.
Yeah.
I did not know that was the entire reason.
Yeah.
If you follow Sean... If whoever's listening to this, if you follow Sean Avery on Instagram, or you don't follow Sean Avery on Instagram...
You're missing out.
I highly suggest that you do, because the dude is a dickhead. He's a fucking asshole. But, what he's getting mad at people for...
He's right.
He's right, yeah. He's completely right. He just does it in such a bad way. He is 1,000% correct. He calls out people for their stupid shit daily.
He's the nicest, meanest Canadian.
Yeah.
Because he's not, it's he's just annoyed. He doesn't he's baffled by what they do. So he's he kind of cusses at him, calls him some names, but he's his Canadian accent makes it sound nicer.
Yeah.
I guess. You're right. He's
right every single time. Like, he's never wrong. And when he's wrong, he'll even call himself out. He's like, I was being a dick earlier. I went back. Like, the day, like, the Halloween trick-or-treaters, the doorman was like, Sean, are you going to do this? And he said he grunted walking past him. And he's like, you know what? I'm going to walk back and grab it. Sean Avery is a different type of person. Yeah. Very different. I would love to actually just sit down and have a beer with him.
100%.
Just to pick his brain. Just to, like, listen to his stories and just see how he is.
I kind of want him to yell at me.
Dude, he doesn't back down.
No, he doesn't
give a shit. But it's almost like, it's kind of like in a good way, because he'll kind of be like, get your fucking head on straight. What are you doing? Like, and it's great because, like, I think some people need that kick in the ass.
They really do.
And especially people in New York who, like, don't give a fuck anyways. Oh, yeah. The one today was hilarious.
The dog shit one?
Yeah. Nobody picked up the dog's shit. The dog just shit on the sidewalk, and Avery just goes, what the fuck? Yeah. Are you going to pick up the fucking dog shit or what? And he's like, what are you talking about? He's like, are you serious? It's like, and then Avery just goes, and of course, Avery being Avery, he goes, what the fuck are you wearing?
Yeah. Oh, he's so funny. He gets the people with their bikes who are like, the people that deliver shit on their bikes. They always park them the wrong way. And he's like, hey, no, get the fuck out here. Yeah. Get the fuck out here right now. Why would you do this? Why like, he's like a parent, like, yelling at, disciplining his kid. Like, why would that make sense to you, like, to park your bike that way?
He's never wrong.
He's not.
And, like, the one where the guy's, like, cleaning the sidewalk, and he's like, hey, fatso, why the fuck are you doing this at fucking 8 o'clock in the morning, primetime business hours? You're getting water all over people's shoes. You're getting people wet. What the fuck are you doing? And you literally see the guy spraying people. Yeah. Like,
and it's like, get your fat ass up earlier and do this.
Yeah, he's like, get your fat ass. He's like, yells at him to get up earlier or do it at night. And dude, he's right. Like, why would you spray the sidewalk when people are walking on it right now?
I did not realize how much I needed Sean Avery Instagram in my life
until
awesome. Like a week ago.
Dude, he's awesome.
Oh, like, he's the best.
Yeah, and he's like, kind of like, don't back down from anybody. Like,
yeah, and kind of go back to your Marty Brodeur thing. Yeah, I was listening to the Spit and Chicklets interview he was in. He was like, oh, I was saying stuff to this guy that, and I think that was going on around then.
It was. It totally was.
And he was like, oh, I was saying some fucking things to him that, you know.
I turned that place upside down.
Yeah. That's all he ever said. He goes, oh, I'd fucking turn that place upside down.
But he says it so when he talks, he's just like, you know, I turned that place upside down. Yeah. I turned that place upside down. But it was like, Avery, though, Avery's the fucking man.
Oh, he is.
Dude, he's like, I kind of want a fucking Sean Avery jersey now after listening to his interview on Chicklets and, like, watching how he is just interacting with people and, like, how, dude, he's right. Like, I can't say it enough, like, how right he is. And, like, the whole Brodeur thing, so many people were so angry with him, but he accepted the fact. He's like, I'm already hated as it is. I'm just going to take it up a notch. Yeah. And, like, and he did. But, like, what people didn't know was what was going on.
Yeah.
And, like, man, honestly, fuck Brodeur. Like,
really?
Fuck Brodeur. You don't cheat on your wife with your sister-in-law. Are you fucking kidding me?
That's
some pretty fucked up, dude.
That's some shit you just like look up on a porn website and
that's pretty fucked up. That's pretty fucked up. And then, not to mention, let's take it back to a few months ago. Now, Brodeur saying that like he wants to retire from the NHL because he wants to be with his family and whatnot, and blah blah blah. And so the Blues terminated his contract. And then the next day, he signs with the Devils for the exact same position where he'll be traveling just as much.
Yeah.
Fuck him.
Yeah.
Fuck Brodeur.
That was
He's kind of seemed like a compulsive liar.
Yeah. But he is one of the best goalies.
He is no doubt about it.
As a human being, he might not be the greatest.
No, and I think it's very hidden under how good of a goaltender he is.
That's what happens. Well, I mean, I guess at least he didn't like kill anybody or, I guess, harass a woman. That's just a dirt. I mean, Brendan Shanahan used to fuck other players, his teammates' wives.
I know. So. And it leaves a bad taste in my mouth still. Like, it just leaves a bad taste in my mouth. And like, honestly, if Avery was smart enough to be like, you did this, I don't like it. It goes against my personal beliefs, and I think you're an asshole.
Yeah, and I'm gonna fucking use it against you on the ice.
Good for him. I mean, honestly, I don't have any sympathy for Marty Brodeur on that.
Oh, no, me either. I'd be doing the same fucking thing.
I would be too.
If I found out a guy did that, and he's the goalie, I'd be in front of his face all day like, Your sister-in-law. Yeah, you want to fuck your sister-in-law. Just fucking get into his head. What did Avery say? He goes, oh, I had that guy so fucking rattled.
Yeah.
Oh, man. But, like you said, dude, Avery's kind of a dick, but he's right. That's how a lot of hockey players,
right.
like the kind of like grungy, kind of the dirty guys that maybe you don't like so much, they're usually right about a lot of shit,
dude,
man.
and I just had no idea that like Brodeur cheated on his wife and all that.
Yeah,
shit.
I can't believe you didn't know that.
Didn't know that. Yep, totally.
I think it's literally in his Wikipedia page.
Totally respect Sean Avery for what he did. Now, totally did.
Oh, it's a power move.
It is. Totally respect him. Like, sorry, don't be a piece of shit of a human being.
I single-handedly beat him that series.
He did.
That's the funniest,
he did.
That's
and he
the
scored,
greatest thing
dude,
ever.
And he scored like 2 huge goals against him too. Like one of them was an overtime game winner, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Dude, the fucking what else? There was one other thing that Avery. Oh, so there's the story of when he was with Detroit, which I never fucking realized what a team that Detroit had in, what was it, 06, 08 maybe?
Fucking from like 99 to like 09.
But like it was the last year that Hall played and they won the cup.
7?
It's around there.
No.
Hall was on.
Maybe it was
Hall was
8.
on the roster when they won the cup. I don't think he played in the cup final though.
I thought the 8 were the Blackhawks.
I think Hall got hurt. I think Hawley got hurt. No, Hawks didn't win their first cup until 11. I want to say 10 or 11. Because remember, Pittsburgh and Detroit went back to back.
And Hall on one of those? No, Hall didn't play after.
Well, from what Avery's story was, is that Brett
02.
Hall.
Wasn't it 02?
Oh, it was
Hall?
02. It was 02. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. 02 or 03. It was one. It's around there.
Yeah.
It's around there. Fuck it. It's around there. But even Sean Avery's like, honestly, it's probably hands down. He's like, I'm not even just saying this to like say it, but I think it's one of the arguably probably the greatest NHL roster of all time. And then they started naming off the names.
Yeah.
And like, holy shit. It was Eisman, Fedorov, Shanahan, Hall,
Lindstrom.
Dominic Hasek, Lindstrom.
Chelios maybe still?
I think Chelly was on there. Draper.
Yep. Say Datsuk.
Datsuk was a rookie. Fuck, dude. I mean,
Dude.
that's a unbelievable. That's a fucking all-star team.
I used to get a lot of flack because I started liking Detroit in like
Avery was a rookie too.
2000.
Yeah.
Just because I just loved Stevie Y.
Yeah.
I used to get a lot of shit. I was like, dude, this team is just incredible to watch, man. Like you said, that's an all-star team.
I just love the story that Avery told, that he loved Brett Hall so much that like Hawley always sat at the end of the bench. He never moved to the middle. Even when he would line change, he would just stay at the end of the bench. So Avery's like, fuck it, I'm just going to go sit where Hall sits.
Yeah.
And he's like, ever since then, like I always sat at the end of the bench because that's where I learned from Brett Hall.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of cool. Like that's kind of fucking cool. And he said there was a game against Colorado where he did, and Avery trips at anybody. Like he doesn't give a fuck if you're an all-star, if you're Gretzky. Oh, yeah. He doesn't give a shit. He's going to fucking say something to you, which I respect. Like, fuck, I don't care if you're Sidney Crosby. You're gonna, I'm gonna hit you.
I'm gonna chirp you. I
hated, like even Gretzky even said like he got annoyed at players being like, Gretzky move, I'm coming. Like he said he got really annoyed by that. Like he's like, fucking hit me. I don't have my head up. Like I agree with that. Like I don't like that.
Right.
But what I do think is hilarious is that he said that he was leaning over the boards, chirping at Sakic for like a whole period. I mean, saying some like nasty shit at Sakic, like some fucked up things. And he said he'll never forget. He has felt this giant bear-like claw grab the back of his neck and yank him down. And he looked over at who it was, and it was Brett Hall. And Brett Hall goes, "Don't you ever fucking talk like that to Mr. Sakic ever again." Yeah. He's like, I kind of got it to respect some players, so I never said anything to Sakic, but he's like, Avery goes, but Forsberg was fair game.
Yeah. And Brett also said, you don't talk to Mr. Sakic.
Yeah. Dude, I love how he said that too. You don't talk to Mr. Sakic like that. I actually thought that was kind of cool. Like,
that
it's like
cool.
The respect.
Yeah, know? That is cool to say. But Forsberg was fair game. Mm-hmm.
And he fought Forsberg. Man. And I totally agree with Avery on this too. It's like, he fought Forsberg in an exhibition game, or it was a preseason game where it was like they were like in another country, maybe I think it was, and him and Forsberg dropped the gloves, and they were like mad at Avery for going at him, and he's like, "Why am I the only one getting flack for this?" Number one, and number two, how dumb of an organization is Colorado to play Peter Forsberg in an exhibition game like this and put him on the line when they know that I'm on the ice and they still put him out there against me? He's like, I don't think that should be on me.
No, it's on them.
Yeah, exactly.
That's on them.
I totally... Like, and this goes back to, like, I piece this all together with, like, Marchand and, like, stuff. It's like, these players are so hated around the league. There's, like, you could see them sticking up for the team, be, oh, fuck them, they're so dirty, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, if you look back at Avery, he did some dirty shit, don't get me wrong, especially when he skated by, I forget who he was, and he whacked him in the back of the head with a stick. He didn't really, like, whack him, but he just, like, skated past him.
Yeah.
Like, he did some dirty stuff, but he did it to get under their skin. And, dude, it worked.
Oh, yeah.
It fucking worked. Like, I would take Sean Avery in a fucking heartbeat.
100%.
And then he said he's never had more fun in his life playing a single hockey game as when he was with Dallas. And then him and Steve Ott were in the box together.
Yeah.
He said he's never had more fun in his life than those. They each got 10-minute misconducts, and they're in the box. They said what they were saying the fans, what they were saying the players. If that shit ever leaked, we'd be fucked.
That's why we said some of the most fucked up.
Yeah,
and I think they had to be separated at one point, or somebody got. Because I think management was just like, these guys are just like
they were partying together.
Well,
they
were
loved
like,
each other.
It's a fucking circus out there, but the fucking fans ate it up.
Oh yeah,
I would too. You got. It's like watching Mighty Ducks and the Bash Brothers go out there. And everybody's like, fuck yeah. Like, can you imagine just watching Steve Ott and Sean Avery running around together?
And the best to end the Avery discussion before we can move on to something else. Yeah. But, fucking, he wins the whole thing against Brodeur. The last thing that was ever said is Brodeur was making fun of him for doing Dancing with the Stars. Which I think is comical because I'm like, Brodeur, you made that shitty fucking Enterprise commercial.
Yeah.
Like, we see that all the time.
Yeah.
And he's like, Brodeur, like, tweeted at him or said, like, in the newspaper, he's like, oh, I see Avery's. Like, he had, like, why even comment to me? It's kind of like, you know, like, Jesus Christ. So, like, Avery was kind of the bigger person than this. Because Avery even went to shake his hand and, like, do all this other stuff. He's like, it's part of the hockey game, man.
Right.
He's like, don't be an ass. Don't cheat on your wife. And then, but Brodeur's like, oh, so I see how Avery's doing life after hockey. Seems like he's doing really well for himself. Not really. He looks like a fucking loser. He said that like to a paper. And Avery tweets at him. He goes, oh, yeah, I'm the loser, but I'm not the one that got caught with my fucking sister. They just put like a winky face. Like,
he's not wrong.
He's not wrong at all. He's not wrong at all.
Oh, man. God, I fucking love that guy.
I love him, dude.
His Instagram just brightens my fucking
It does,
day.
dude. He's Sean Avery, man. Like, awesome. And it makes me... He makes me want to go see that Ronda Rousey movie now with Mark Wahlberg because I didn't know he was in it.
I didn't know. I knew he did like a little bit of acting, but I didn't know he did.
I didn't realize like he was like getting bigger.
Wayne Gretzky's son's in it too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's doing some acting now. I think he was going to be one of Gretzky's sons. He has 2 or 3. Mm-hmm. I think this one might be the one that got drafted by the Cubs, and then was like, "Fuck it, I'll just do movies or some shit."
Since we're doing a little impromptu hockey talk right now, I just want to bring up some dumb fans that I encountered in the last like few games.
Okay.
Number 1, last night at the Blues game, it was a trivia question. Like in between periods, they had a trivia question. They said it was like, "What player is this?" And they gave him like stats. I'm going to give you the stats. He was drafted by the Colorado Avalanche in 2009. Helped Team Canada win World Juniors a couple of years later. Who am I? The guy let me tell you who the guy answers before you take a guess at it.
Okay.
The guy answers fucking Pat Maroon.
After they said helped Canada?
Yep. I thought the same thing. I was like, what? The whole crowd was like, they just booed the shit out of him. It was hilarious. Right when he said Pat Maroon, the guy doing like the hosting the thing couldn't even say like, no, that's incorrect. They just started booing him. And some people behind was like, you fucking idiot. Like, he's from fucking Oakville. He's from St. Louis, you idiot. Like,
what a dumbass.
Yeah. Do you know who it is?
Is it McKinnon?
He obviously plays for the Blues.
Oh, I didn't hear the rest of the question. Oh, he was drafted by Colorado and now plays for the Blues?
Yeah, well, yeah, it's about the Blues. Like, obviously, it's about the Blues player. Like,
oh, yeah, we played Carolina last night. I thought we played Colorado.
Dude, if you think about it, it's not that hard. He played at Colorado for a while before he got traded.
It's not Stas.
No.
'Cause he's not with the Blues anymore.
Uh-uh. He played with Stoutsy, though. Dude.
Am I stupid?
Kinda.
And he's with us now?
Yeah. Yeah, nothing? O'Reilly. Ryan O'Reilly.
Oh, fuck, he was with Colorado.
Yeah,
and then he went to Buffalo.
Yeah, he was with Colorado for like
That's
4
right.
years. Dude, O'Reilly killed us when he was with Colorado. Like, O'Reilly was a Blues killer when he was with Colorado.
I forgot about that.
Like, nobody remembers, like, how badly O'Reilly killed us.
Yeah.
Like,
I wanted to say O'Reilly, though. I was like, no, Buffalo.
Right.
All I keep thinking is Buffalo
if
of
you were-
O'Reilly. I don't
right
think
before we made
Colorado.
the trade for Shattenkirk and
Yeah.
Chris Stewart, O'Reilly was on that team.
That's right.
Anytime we played Colorado, O'Reilly would get like 3 or 4 points against us.
right.
Like, always, and he's a pain in the ass. Like,
Wow.
always.
Pat Maroon.
Yeah,
What a
I know. I
dumbass.
can't believe this. Pat Maroon. And one other thing, fans who go to hockey games and you still don't wait for a break and play, fuck you.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Fuck you.
This isn't baseball.
Like, come on, use your brain.
Yeah.
Like, this is hockey, especially people who consider themselves big fans and still don't wait for a break and play. Fuck you. If you're wearing a Russian Tarasenko jersey, I would expect you to know the game of hockey, and I expect you to know that you just wait for a break and fucking play.
Yeah.
Oh, and also, I'm also going to shout this out, too. For you parents out there that have little kids, if your kid's kicking a seat and you're not telling them no, fuck you, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't be a fucking dumbass.
Dude, you have no idea how many times we experienced this year. Like, already. Already.
That's just terrible.
It's terrible. Yeah, you can't get mad at the kid. Like, the kid doesn't know any better.
Right. I mean, you'd hope he would if he was older.
Yeah,
Whatever, depending on how old the kid is, but...
They're like, I mean, they're young. I mean,
4
like,
or 5, they just
exactly.
start swinging their
Maybe
legs
young.
around.
Yeah,
They don't
they're
know
just
what
like
they're doing.
swinging their legs, like kicking forward. Like, they don't
Kid's
understand.
probably on his fucking iPad not watching a goddamn hockey game.
How, like, I'm sorry. Like, as a fucking parent, how are you not being like, don't do that. Stop that. Like,
Right.
What the fuck?
Yeah. And I get a parent could get caught up watching the game and might not notice their kid doing something, but then you don't want to be the asshole that turns around like, hey, could you...
We had to one game last year, and I felt so bad, but I was just like... He wasn't like he was just like... He was fucking kicking the fucking seat. It went on for the entire game, and it wasn't until... I think 2 minutes into the third, my grandpa was pissed.
I'd be fucking mad, man.
And I was just going to let it go because he was a little kid. I was just going to be like, whatever. But my grandpa... Not so much. He turned around and he goes...
Sean Avery'd it.
He did. He's Sean A. He turned around and goes... Hey, will you tell your kid to stop kicking her fucking seat? And I'm like... Oh, he totally Sean Avery'd it.
Grandpa!
I was like, hey. And he's like... And then the guy he said something to, it wasn't his kid. And the guy's like... He's with them. And what does the parent do? The parent just grabs the kid and doesn't say a word to us. Doesn't apologize.
Say sorry,
nothing.
anything.
Like, fuck you.
Yeah.
Like... You're a fucking waste. Like, I feel sorry for the kid because he's parented by a fucking idiot like you. Like, it drives me nuts. It drives me insane.
Like, just
little
common
things.
fan respect in, like, sporting events is, like, so fucking out the window now. It doesn't... Nobody
is.
fucking cares. It's like, Jesus Christ. Like, even when I sit in club seats, I'm pretty sure you're able to, like... You can walk down even when the play's going on because it's the club area.
Yeah,
I think you can.
You can because it's not because they don't have the sections to
Yeah,
pull
but
everybody
even
off.
then, I think last year I was at a game. I was in the club seats and I was standing there waiting. They're like, "You can go," and I was like, "No, I can't."
Yeah, but those are the rich assholes who don't give a fuck. They're
Yeah.
not there for the game. They're there for the free drinks.
Right. And honestly, dude, did you make a... No, my buddy on Twitter made a comment about how... I guess this kind of turned into a hockey talk a little bit. Not too much. But about the Blues, how, like, the lower bowl looks empty, and I think it has to do with all, like, the extra amenities going on
It
at
is.
the stadium.
Totally it is.
And I hate it.
I hate it too.
I really... I get it. I understand they got to do stuff to get concerts in if they want to get NCAA tournaments. But here's my thing. Close that shit down at, like, puck drop. So people have to go to their fucking seats. Open it in between periods or something. Because, I mean, like, I get it, but it just makes me mad. Like, when I go to a sporting event, I'm there to watch the fucking game.
Right.
I get there early. I get my nachos or pretzel, my soda or beer. I go to my seat.
Even if I have club seats, I'm there to watch the game. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
So this is the last hockey thing I want to bring up. So as I got nominated as a season ticket holder of the game last week, we had like free drinks all the whole game, which was
Were you in your regular seats?
Yeah, so we had to go down to the ringside access, and I'm fucking dressed as Jericho in there, like walking around. Nobody else is dressed as a wrestler in the ringside access. Those are all the rich fucks.
Yeah.
And the bartenders, you could tell, are just like not having. Nobody's tipping. So
yeah.
And I see Jerry the King Lawler like walking around in there. I'm like, that's cool. Like I didn't want to go bother him, but I'm like, that's cool. But like we would always run down in between periods. They're like, you can take 2 beers, 2 drinks up to your seat, and we're like, we don't care if you give them out. Like they're like whispering it to us, so I always was double fisting. But just like that, like you said, like I'm always like I'm making sure that it's in between periods. I'm getting there and getting back up.
Yeah.
And then I have to kind of rip on the Blues organization here for 1 second. Just your season ticket holder, like, hey, you're gonna honor the season ticket holder. First of all, the picture that you guys gave us, it's out of focus, number one. We're barely in the shot, too. Dude, it's just so much extra space above our heads. Oh, you saw the picture. How bad is the picture? How bad is the picture?
I'll describe it as like a gift a boyfriend gives their girlfriend when they're like a freshman or sophomore in high school.
Yes.
Like a picture of them and like a random frame they bought at like a Hobby Lobby for like $2.
Yeah. And I didn't even know until I got home. I was like, at the game, I kept saying, like, I can't believe it doesn't even say that we're season ticket holders, like, anywhere on it. And then once I got home and I kind of moved it, like, just barely.
Shined a little light
on it. And you can see where it says it. I'm like, why is that not, like, lighter or anything? Like, it looks horrible. Like, absolutely horrible.
Yeah.
Like, I know it's just a picture, but it's like, you know, you're the fucking, as a organization, if I'm running the organization, I want the picture to look good.
Right.
If I had a person to go take all these pictures, I'd be like, I call everybody back. I go, make sure every ticket rep has to call their season ticket holders, be like, we're going to redo it.
Yeah.
We're going to redo the picture because this guy fucked up.
Yeah.
The guy taking the picture, sorry. Ooh, why are you taking it long ways, number one? You don't even get the blue note in the picture. You don't even get the blue note from our jerseys in the picture. Like, it's just a fucking joke.
It's lazy.
It is lazy. It's a fucking joke. It's a really fucking lazy, and it's like, they used to always do, like, they show them on the Jumbotron, and, like, these are season ticket holders of the game. They don't even do that anymore.
That's ridiculous.
It is stupid. It's like, just do that. I could give a shit less about the picture. Just put us on the Jumbotron for 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Like, that's it. I don't know.
Ridiculous.
It's laziness. Just like you said, it's laziness. But anyway, that was Hockey Talks. Impromptu Hockey Talks. But I told you I had a story for you. Okay. I'm going to continue this little rant right now. Little rant session. That's what I'm calling it. Clear the air.
Okay.
After the Blues game last night, I don't know if you use this, the Steak and Shake app.
No.
You can pre-order your food, so that way when you go through the drive-thru or like just walk in, it's ready. It's already paid for. You just like it, got an order. They hand it to, dude. It's so easy. So like you don't have to wait in line, especially Steak and Shake. It takes forever. So I ordered ahead. Get in my car, order ahead, and I just drive over there. It's right down the street. Katie doesn't really feel the greatest, so she wanted like orange juice and whatnot. So I ordered that for my drink. I ordered her orange juice just so I can help her like. You know, she doesn't really feel the greatest, so I want to make her feel better. Go to Steak and Shake, pull up, and I go to pull through the drive-thru, and they have cones there. I'm like, oh, that's weird. All right, I guess I'll just go in. I park my car to go in. I had my window down, and all of a sudden I just hear this lady go, "We're closed." Yeah, I was like, I just look over at her, and I'm just like, okay, yeah, but I ordered online. I'm pretty sure my credit card already got charged.
Yeah.
She goes, okay, 1 minute, I'm looking for something. She's literally on the ground looking for something. And I hear like a glass thing click, clank. She dropped it again. I'm watching her now. She has a pipe in her hand. She dropped it again. and I just get this whiff of weed, like strong. Like, obviously, good for you.
Whatever.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care. But I'm a fucking customer right now.
Right.
You don't continue to look for your pipe when you have a customer waiting for you.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. So she goes, okay, I'll be right with you. She goes inside and never comes back out.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I'd be heated.
Oh, I was pissed. Not to mention, Steak and Shake is 24 hours. Mm-hmm. I've noticed that they have been closing earlier and earlier, like night in and night out. Like, I mean, closing early all the time. So I'm like, I think they're kind of doing this shit on purpose. I don't think they just want to serve it. I think they're being lazy. They're just all sitting there. As I pull out to go across the street, go to Walgreens and get like a orange juice for Katie. As I pull out, I see them all sitting in the kitchen just talking to each other.
Yeah.
It was like, you pieces of shit.
Yeah, they just don't want to work.
So, fuck it. I emailed Steak and Shake and like wrote this huge long complaint. I'm like, this is unacceptable. Like, my credit card got charged. It's not okay. Like, give me my money. I was like, number one, I wouldn't have cared if the woman was like, sorry, we're closed. I don't know why it went through. Let me go get you a refund real quick.
Right.
That's the professional thing to do.
Yeah.
Or be like, sorry, let me go check and see. I think we just closed. I didn't see if anything. Like, be a fucking professional.
Yeah. Even if you're lying, do something. Like, be professional about it.
Don't continue to look for your pipe.
Yeah, and then just not
She's
come out.
literally on all fours looking for her pipe.
God. That's pathetic.
It is fucking pathetic. I've never been one to be like, I'm going to go bitch and go like fucking email like a fast food chain because it's fast food. But this was just so like,
bad.
It's just so like, it's mind blowing to me. And it's making me think that like, I think they're closing early because they do this all the time. I think they're lazy. So I'm like, fuck this. I want Steak and Shake to be open. I want my Cajun burger, damn it.
That's fucking annoying.
Oh, dude. You have no idea. I was so angry.
People in fast food.
Angry.
See, I feel bad because those are the kind of like workers that ruin it for fast food customers that do work their ass off because they have to, and maybe a fast food is their part-time job to make extra money, or that is their job because they're going to college or something. And like when I go through drive-thrus, I treat them with like the same respect I treat. You treat the janitor the same way you treat the CEO, unless they're an asshole. Mm-hmm. And it's like, I try to do that every time. I smile at them, thank you, I appreciate you, blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. But it's just like, then you get those people, and it's like, God damn it.
It's like, why, just why? It's just like, why are you, like, I really just want to be like, I almost did too. I almost pulled an Avery. Because I was so mad because I just wanted to get home. Yeah. Like, I was just ready to get home. And I almost was like, hey, maybe don't look for your pipe. I almost was. I should have just said it. I should have just been like, "Don't look for your pipe."
Should have just called him out.
Yeah, it's like, you'll get your pipe later. It's not going anywhere.
Right.
Because by the looks, I mean, I'm ripping this person apart. By the looks of it, you look like trash, and that's probably your trashy car right there too. So like,
hope it breaks down.
No shit, dude. Like, I have nothing nice to say about that experience at all. Like, just what in your right mind thinks it's a good idea to be like, I'm going to continue looking for a pipe?
Yeah. Like, customer service is not hard.
It's not.
Like, I know you can get some fucking asshole customers, but you just have to, like, bite your tongue and be like, that person's a shit person.
Exactly.
And, like, just go on with your fucking day.
Yeah, you don't...
Hold
on. Fuck you.
Talking about the Steak and Shake down the street here?
Yep.
Grabboy?
Yep.
I got weed through the drive-thru once there.
You got weed through the... Oh, it doesn't surprise me. It doesn't surprise me.
It was a few years ago. It was kind of cool.
I'm trying to see if they ever emailed me back.
So I think they smelt weed in our car. And then we're like... I was like, no smoke. I'm trying to sell.
You spoke?
We're like, yeah, fuck it.
You spoke?
And you, like, put it in, like, a fry bag or something.
I'm trying... They haven't... Oh, wait. No, but I got the order. My card did get charged, so... Some bullshit, man. That's fucking bullshit. Card ending in blank, 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 build. It's bullshit. That's fucking bullshit. Give me my fucking money back, or, like... I don't know. I have a podcast. I guess we reach, like, a lot of people.
Yeah, you're not going to be one of our non-sponsors.
I'll just blow them up and be like, you're going to be our sponsor. You're going to give us money. Like, fuck it. Make sure this person gets fired. I don't want her there. Like,
Jeez.
Let's get on some happy shit.
What do you got?
I don't know. It's a fucking episode.
Is that Dan or the dog?
It's a dog. I think Katie just got home. But, yeah. But, let me think. So, it's the fuck it episode, and we literally paused for like 20 minutes because we can't think of another topic because it's the fuck it episode and we're just not prepared. And I think that's okay, you know?
I think it is too.
I think it totally is. But, what was I going to say? I forgot now. Fuck it.
Fuck it.
If you hear me!
Uh-oh. Is this breaking news?
I think so.
Is this breaking news?
I think so.
Alright, so next week will be our last 90s episode for the year.
Ooh.
For the year.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. For the whole year. It's like a month and a half. Well, obviously, it's our last. It's going to be our last 90s episode because we don't like to do them back to back, anyways. And in December is going to be mostly filled with like best of and countdown lists and
all that good stuff.
Yeah, some episodes I feel like in December are going to be very wrestling heavy too, just counting down like the wrestlers. Like fuck PWI, we're going to do our own list of wrestlers, and also by the way. Is that another one?
What?
Is that another one?
Holler!
Is that another
one?
We're going to do 80s episodes starting in 2019.
Well, I did have one idea for 2019. Maybe do one last 90s episode.
Forever?
Maybe not forever, but...
Forever?
20 years since 1999.
Ooh.
Maybe do like a best of 99 before the new millennium.
We're gonna party like it's 1999.
We can talk about how people thought it was the end of the world.
It's an 80s song.
1989? 1999? But maybe do like a 20-year anniversary of
All right,
99.
That's fine. That's fine.
Best thing since,
Sliced bread.
Yeah, the end of the world.
1999 was a fucking good year.
It was.
Jericho. The Attitude Era was at its peak.
Yeah.
I think that's my favorite year for the Attitude Era. I think it's 99.
Yeah.
There's a lot that year. Friends was massive.
Yeah.
Seinfeld. Did Seinfeld have the last episode 99 or was it 98? Oh no, it was 97.
It was like 97.
Y2K. Not Y2J. Y2K.
Shit,
99 I feel like was a big year. The Matrix came out. I mean, we could talk about 1999. That's not a bad idea. Do you want to talk about, instead of doing a video game episode, or do you want to... Oh, you're saying
kind of
2019.
19 do it, because it'll be 20 years since 99.
Well, in January of 2000... Wow. In January of 2019, we're going to bring you a 1999 episode of the 90s, which will be our last 90s episode for a little bit.
Yeah.
As we dive into the 80s.
I like it.
I like it, too.
I like it.
We're going to do, like, the shows, music, like how we've been doing. But next week... For our last 90s episode for the year, we're going to do the top 20 video games of the 90s.
Might have a few guests.
Yeah, we need to get Bowman on.
We need to get Bowman on.
Mm-hmm.
Bowman can talk some video games.
Mm-hmm.
I've been wanting to see you two go at it.
I want to play him in Mario Party still.
So do I. I want to watch you guys play.
Maybe we do it that night.
It's possible.
I want to kill him.
Dude, Bowman's...
What are you guys doing this weekend?
Bowman's good. I don't know. Hopefully not dying.
I mean, I got the house to myself.
Uh-oh. So Bowman probably be down.
I'm down to play some Mario Party. That Nintendo 64 is sitting right over there. Which, by the way, since we're going to talk about Mario Party, Bowman, this is a... Hey,
Steve.
Hey, Steve. You sandbagging son of a bitch. You know what? Get your phone out. This is going to Steve. We're going to Snapchat this to Steve. Tell me when.
Oh, shit. Took a picture.
I got 2 mics. This is
right.
serious.
Action.
Hey, Steve. You know what? I've heard that you've been wanting to play me, the GOAT, in Mario Party 2 for the Nintendo 64. Let me tell you something, you son of a bitch. Just bring it. I'm ready, and I'm waiting. I've been waiting for you, you scared asshole. I've been waiting. How about this weekend, Steve? I got nothing to do. What about you, huh? Huh? Fucking loser. You're gonna lose. And the GOAT will prevail, as he always does in Mario Party 2. Just bring it, Steve. This is a challenge. Do it. Now! Accept.
Call me Ginger.
You ginger bitch. Why don't you go get me a ginger beer, you ginger bitch?
Gingerbread bitch.
Yeah, gingerbread man. Huh? The Muffin Man? No, fuck you. Bitch. And that was a promo on Steve.
Love it. Solid.
I think I said like 2 things about Mario Party. Just called him a bitch the whole time.
Called him a bitch the whole time. Oh, boy,
Oh, and hey, I'm Yoshi. Suck it.
Oh. I gotta find Bowman on here.
Make sure to tell him that I just called Yoshi. Nobody else can touch Yoshi. That's mine. He's my character.
I don't think he's a Yoshi guy.
I don't play Mario Party unless I'm Yoshi. That's a fact. That's not a prediction, by the way. That's a spoiler.
Oh. Alright, Paulie dangerously.
Because I am the reigning, defending, Universal Mario Party champion! The Trick Incarnate!
Oh my god.
Lord Tricky! Yeah. Alright, cool. That was Paul Heyman cutting a promo for... By God! Steve!
Dude, Bowman's sick at Mario Party, man. I don't know.
I don't know.
I think he might get upset.
I mean, I think he might get upset.
I don't think so.
Alright, we'll find out, won't we?
I don't think so.
How do you know? Are you going to play along?
No, I suck at Mario Party.
Well, you're just going to let 2 computers versus just 1 person? Fuck.
Corey would get in. Corey's good at it.
Alright, bring Corey in.
Yeah,
Well, all 4 of us should fucking play.
true. Makes sense.
But for real, this weekend, if you
Yeah.
know, nothing's going on, I'm down. I'm totally down, except for Friday night. So I'm going to the Blues game.
Okay.
But since we're on the topic of Mario Party, by the way, my little brother has a Switch, and the new Mario Party came out. It's awesome. It's fucking awesome.
Is it?
Yeah. They finally took it back to like the roots of Mario Party, and it's like a board game again. I don't know if you play like
nice.
the new ones. Like the new ones are really weird. And, like, you can kind of just venture off, like, on your own, or, like, you're all together, like, making moves and stuff, and it's like, it's not Mario. And there's, like, one game, they took out the mini-games.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
Minigames are the best part.
I know. So this one was totally, like, a reboot of, like, Mario Party.
Yeah.
And it went back, they had the new games. The new games for it are actually, like, really cool and, like, fun. So I'm excited. I can't wait to see the more, like, editions of Mario Party coming out. We also got Super Smash Bros. Coming out, the new one.
Is there a new one?
Yeah, it's coming out, yeah.
Dude, I'll be honest, I never owned a Nintendo.
I want to switch.
Neighbor up the street did, so I never.
You
really...
never had a 64?
No, man.
Fucking
Sega
nerd.
and PlayStations, dude. I never.
Dude, I am a...
Well, it was either I wasn't allowed to have both. It was either the PlayStation or the N64, and I was just a PlayStation guy, man.
That's fair, because I'm that way about like PlayStation or Xbox right now. PlayStation, even like through the 360 days.
Yeah,
I was always a PS3 guy. Always. Yeah. I've had 3 360s crash on me. Never had a PS3 crash on me. Actually, my PS3, I'll take that back. The PS3 did crash. I was able to watch a video on YouTube, take it apart, and put it back together, and it worked. It still works to this day.
See, I think PS2 had some of the best games, but the PS2, I think I went through like 2 or 3 of them. Because they just kept fucking up on me.
I think I still have the same PlayStation 2. Like,
I
wonder if it still works.
I have the fat one. I have this. They came out with the PS2, like the Slim. Mm-hmm. I have both of them, and they both just like went to shit.
I still have a PS1 somewhere.
I have mine too.
Did you see that come out with the PlayStation 1 Classic?
Yeah, it's like the Sega. Where it has
but it's
80
like,
games on it.
Yeah, but it's like super expensive.
Yeah, it's like really small too.
Yeah.
Yeah, my original one works just fine. I have a memory card and everything. I just saw it the other day. I was cleaning out shit, and I was like, fuck yes. Because I was going through like old disc and shit, and I was like, oh, my Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1. Fabulous game. I have Space Jam still. I have WWF Attitude.
Yeah,
both
Warzone.
SmackDowns. Oh yeah, I have Warzone. Do I have Warzone?
Do you have WCW Mayhem? Remember that game?
No, but I have Thunder.
Ooh,
and Nitro.
Thunder was bad. What was Nitro?
There was a Nitro.
Are you sure it wasn't Mayhem? Mm-hmm. I don't remember Nitro.
Pretty sure.
I remember the old WCW versus NWO revenge game on Nintendo 64, which was basically like the precursor to like No Mercy and like WrestleMania 2000. No Mercy is still the best wrestling game to this day.
Dude, I don't know if I had No Mercy.
What? Oh, you didn't have the 64.
So I probably, yeah.
Have you never played No Mercy?
I don't think so. No, I had to have played it.
Bro. You know what? I'm going to go pick up my Nintendo 64 controllers tomorrow. I've been waiting for the new Mario Party to come out, so I was letting my little brother play it. Now he doesn't care about the Nintendo 64 because the new one came out, so I can go get my controllers back.
Nice.
And I saw at V-Stock, they sell they sell brand new N64 controllers. Like brand new.
Oh, no shit?
Yeah, they remade them. And
nice.
They work for all the systems.
Sweet.
Yeah. I have to go buy one because I only have 3.
Yeah, I know I had to have played No Mercy, but I never owned it, so I probably played it at like a buddy's house or some shit. But
oh man, Bowman, you have no idea what you've done.
I'm gonna have to call him after this and let him know.
Oh, Bowman. So Bowman's basically like Goldberg. He has this undefeated streak, but in a way, I'm just Stone Cold Steve Austin. Like I will just kick your ass. What?
I think you're in for a rude awakening, man.
I can't wait. I wish we could like.
Bowman's a silent beast. Play online. N64 online.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know if that was around them, but whatever. I'm just saying, man. Like I don't lose in Mario Party. I don't lose in Mario Party. All right, I don't.
We haven't even played NHL yet. No, we played one game here.
I destroyed you.
It's before the season started.
I got one loss.
To who? Dan? Oh,
it was one of those games that like no matter what you do.
Yeah,
nothing
goes your way.
Nothing, and the goalie's like on his head.
I hate those
like,
games.
Play it again.
Yeah,
beat him like 7-0 the next game. I'm like, that's about right.
Yeah,
I was getting so angry.
This
I'm like,
makes
there's
sense.
no way. Like,
yeah, where they just save everything.
Yeah,
and you're just like, okay, it's one of these games.
It was, dude, and like, I think it was Nashville. They're slower than dog shit in the game.
Yeah. You know what? I think happened this year. You know how Jake Allen's actually pretty good in the video game, and now he's not doing good when he was ranked bad in the video game.
I know,
dude. I'm a firm believer in video game ratings fucking up. Actually, like you know how for a long time Madden had the Madden cover curse. Mm-hmm. Anybody like on the cover got hurt. I believe in that stuff.
I did too, dude.
I don't believe in aliens, but I believe in that,
dude. It was every single year.
That's nuts.
Marshall Faulk got hurt. Michael Vick got hurt.
Somebody from Pittsburgh. Oh man, who was it?
Dude, it was every year, and then they finally broke it when they put 2 players on.
Yeah,
and it broke it.
Yeah,
but I think each player though had kind of like an underwhelming year.
Yeah,
like
they got hurt or just like sucked or something.
It was Larry Fitzgerald and somebody from Pittsburgh.
Yeah. That's why I don't want the Cardinals to sign Bryce Harper, because he's on the cover of the new baseball game.
Which, speaking of, did you see the article that ESPN 101 did for Harper? Let's look at the clues, and like because of this cover, it's definitely certain that Harper's coming to St. Louis. And it's like, let's look under what's under his hand right there. It's It's a touch of ravioli.
Yeah, I did see that. That's funny. I think I opened
really
that and I was like, because I don't really like 101 ESPN that much.
You don't like
some of the guys.
You don't like Randy?
And I was like, this is going to be fucking stupid. Like, and then I was reading it, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, kind of funny.
I like how you're like, you didn't put Randy Carricker on your fucking on your list, however the fuck you spell his name.
Caricature. Fucking dork. Jesus.
Oh man, but Steve Bowman, Katie, naked lady, come here for a second. You look like you're leaking through your titty. Here, real quick, Steve Bowman thinks that he can beat me in Mario Party.
I mean, it's been done before.
Oh!
Like the old one?
Yeah, like the old one. Not the new one, the old Nintendo 64 Mario Party, Katie.
Yeah, Home Alone 7.
That'd be a tough one.
Yeah, thank you. Jesus. We're not talking about the new one, Katie. Duh.
Well, there's 2.
Okay, Mario Party 2 for Nintendo 64.
Bowman's really fucking good.
Bowman thinks like he can beat me.
He knows he can beat him. He's in your head.
In my head? This, like I said, this isn't a prediction. This is a spoiler. If anything, he's in his own head because he's like, I'm going to beat you.
Oh, he's calm. He's like, oh no, I got this. It's just another day in the life of Bowman.
All right,
playing Mario Party.
I'm just like Paul Heyman. I'm just hyping myself up. Thank you, Katie, for your words. But she just walks away.
Whatever.
But it's like how she's like, so the new one, obviously, like I'm like didn't win the first couple times. I never played it before.
Right.
It's brand new.
Yeah.
But as I said,
Duh.
As I say, Nintendo 64, she's like, oh.
Ooh.
Yeah, she's like,
I don't know,
good luck.
man. I'm looking forward to this.
This is the, people talk about like WrestleMania. People talk about WrestleMania. They talk about the Super Bowl. They talk about the Stanley Cup, the World Series. This is the biggest event of the year, and it just came up now.
I wish we should just like open a Twitch account and stream.
That's what I was gonna say. We're gonna stream this. Who is the real GOAT of Mario Party 2? I'll tell you this right now, Steve. If you're listening, if we play bumper balls on Mario Party 2, it's the all-time. That's my game. I don't lose in bumper balls.
I don't think you know what you're going up against, man. You're going up against a tall, lanky redhead. They're good at shit. They don't lose.
I don't think you've ever seen me play Mario Party. Dude, I went undefeated for... I'm not even kidding. I swear to God, this is not a lie. This is the truth. I went undefeated for 16 years. I lost my first game this past year. That's the first one I've lost.
I don't believe that.
I swear to God, because I was so angry. I was so angry.
Yeah, now you're on a losing streak.
No,
You're Undertaker.
No, I've won like...
You're a jobber.
No, I haven't lost since that one loss.
No, you're about to lose this weekend, so...
Lost one time. First time in 16 years I lost. And the reason why the years are so long is because I hadn't played it in a while. But it counts.
I haven't played it in 15 years.
No, because I remember like we went through like in grade school and like nobody could beat me. Like I was always like kept it, played in high school. Nobody could beat me. Didn't play it for a while. Bring it here. Nobody could beat me. Lost one game by one fucking star. Was so angry that we have played like literally like 20 games since and I haven't lost since. Bring it, Bowman. Just bring it, you sandbagging ginger bitch. Just bring it. You ain't gonna take me down. I don't lose. I'm the best in the world. All right?
You're in for a rude awakening.
How many stars do you think like Bowman has gotten like in one game? Like normally it's like the most you can get like in one game is like 7 would be a lot. Do you think he's gotten 7?
Oh yeah.
It doesn't matter how many stars he's got.
I walked into that one.
Jabroni. Bowman's gonna know his role and shut his ginger mouth. God, I'm hyping the fuck out
If you like
of
hide
this.
his weed, he'll probably lose.
And then if you hide my beer, I'll probably lose. Like, where's my beer?
And then I'm just high and drunk, like, I don't know what happened to it.
But yeah, you win.
And then I win.
Guys, I won.
I didn't even know Jim was played. I just have a controller not plugged in.
Jim was Peach the whole time. Princess Peach.
I just have a controller not plugged in, just like, man, I'm good.
Well, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, tune in. It's on closed circuit television. I can't wait. This weekend, possibly, ? Don't know for sure. Steve Bowman, Todd Rick, Mario Party 2. Who is the real GOAT? We will find out this weekend. Back to you, Chip Cheddarfield.
It'll be exciting.
Well, anyway, yeah, that's basically that's our fuck it episode.
That's our fuck it episode.
We're just hyping up this Mario Party game that we just thought about.
It's gonna be good.
I like how like we're hyping. So what's actually funny though, real quick, what's actually really funny is that Bowman and I have shit talked each other about this for like the better part of like close to 2 years.
This is a Rock Cena build.
This is a total Rock Cena build. Like
Yeah.
I kind of forgot about it
Yeah.
for a little bit because I haven't seen Bowman in a while.
Yeah.
But every time we're together, we always shit talk each other because I'm like, I would kick your ass in Mario Party.
Yeah.
And there was one time that I was like, fuck it, let's go back to my house and we'll play. He's like, oh, no, I can't do that now. I'm too fucked up. I'm like, oh, somebody's backing down.
Oh, man.
I don't wait. I want to play. I want to play right now if we have to. If Bowman's available right now, we'll call him up. Let's get him here. Let's go. I'm ready to take his ginger ass down to Chinatown. Baby.
I'll make the call as soon as I leave here.
Oh, make the call. Make the call because I'm done waiting. This Cena rock build is over. It's time. It's time.
Should make like a poster and everything.
It's time! Yeah, just us like the fucking like the flames or someone was in the background. I think Cena and Rock were like going like this, like facing each other. It's like once in a lifetime.
Yep.
And then we play each other like 10 more times after that. Which it makes sense because it's like a WWE booking.
I think Bowman's body would look funnier photoshopped on The Rock because he's so pasty.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Shit.
Oh, I'm amped.
Dude, I'm amped up. I'm ready to go. I'm ready. I want to kick his ass.
We might have to take some video and maybe send it over to Xavier Woods.
Yeah.
See what he thinks.
Yeah, might have to.
So.
I think we might have to.
Ow.
Ow. Wow. You got a 1, 2, 3 finish? Let's get it with the 1, 2, 3 finish before we get out of here. I like that idea. Let's send it to Xavier. I like that idea.
Number 1. Blues. Just keep working hard. Do more.
Yeah, do better.
Do better.
We
like
won-
Monday Night Raw, just do better.
Yeah, it's like we won that game, but it's like when I left the arena that last night, my grandpa and I were like, this does not feel like a win. This feels like we lost. Like when I came home last night, I was like, I feel like we lost.
Started off good, but when we had like 14 shots going into the third, I was like,
missing
something.
We only played 20 minutes of that hockey game.
We did. We got lucky. We pulled one off. Yeah, so Blues do better. Number 2. Only 20-something more days until 1975 dropped their new album.
Woo-wee!
I am amped. And my number 3, Stoutsy's back. Feeling a little better. Kind of got to poop now. But the champ, the wrestling prediction champ is back for you guys. Stoutsy, your true champion. Who you want. Not that fucking Lesnar tricky guy.
What?
It feels good to be back on top.
What?
Feels good to be back on top.
What? What'd you say, son?
What?
What'd you say?
Stoutsy's back on top. What?
Jackass.
Jackass.
Price check on poopy jackass.
Come on, man. I'm seriously.
Come on, man.
I'm ill. But yeah, that's. Oh, and my foot on the rope. I'm gonna throw a foot on the rope on there. I'm gonna throw a false finish on there. Becky Lynch is the man.
Here we go. Burped.
What's your 3 count?
Burped. My number 1. Shout out to Adam Sandler making a fucking hilarious stand-up special. Never watched it. Definitely go watch it. My number 2. Welcome back, Jim.
Thank you.
Welcome back, Jim.
Thanks, bud.
I have a tie for 3.
Okay.
3. Becky,
Go for
like
it.
you said, Becky Lynch. I just can't. Like if you say Becky Lynch,
Oh, you got a little double referee
I
action
just
here.
have to do Becky. Yeah.
Okay.
I have to do Becky. So you know.
Okay.
Becky, she's the man.
Yeah.
But my real number 3. Once in a lifetime, the god that runs the pod versus Steve.
The beau with the hair that glows. Because he's a ginger.
Yeah, the god that runs the pod with the bow with the hair that glows. You sandbagging son of a bitch, Steve. You just made the list. You have no idea. This year-long build, this 2-year-long build, finally comes to an end this weekend, maybe. But if it's this weekend, it comes to an end because, Steve, I swear to you, I'm going to beat you so badly. You're going to be erased from the Mario Party world just like Waluigi was erased from Super Smash Brothers this year, you son of a bitch. Coming for you.
Love it.
Believe that.
Love it.
Woo!
Love it.
All right, cool.
Sweet. All right, cool.
Yeah,
That'll be fun.
All right. Make sure to go follow. Make sure to go follow Offended on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Periscope at OffendedPod. Make sure to go follow PWP Nation as well. at PWP Nation on all those social media platforms as well. Make sure to go buy our fucking t-shirt at www.prowrestling.tees.com/finna-podcast. Make sure to go, for all you wrestling fans out there, go watch our fucking hit of a show, the weekly wrestling wrap-up, which returned today, well, 2 days ago when this episode comes out, but came back 2 days ago. We're hitting over those 1,000.
Banging numbers.
Yep, banging numbers. Almost matching our top 20 SmackDown moments. Like,
crazy.
Woo! For all you music fans out there, make sure to go follow our music playlist exclusively on Spotify at Offender Presents Songs of the Week. You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Trick1042. You can follow Stoutsy at
J_Stout9 on Twitter, Jimmy James 9417 on Instagram, James V Stout on Snapchat.
And Steve Bowman, you are going down. I'm going to knock him out inside out one round. Mark my words. Mystic Todd right here. It's going to happen.
You might have to put careers on the line.
Ooh. If I put careers on the line, I'm definitely buying a Switch if I lose.
That'll be fun.
Oh, man. Oh. What the fuck is he going to do? He ain't going to do nothing. Let me tell you right now. I'm going to knock him out. He's gonna get.
It's one mini game.
He's gonna get the fucking 1 star. I swear. He's gonna get 1 star. And if he gets a little, and I swear, actually, if Steve wins on some bullshit, finds a hidden star block, that might cause some controversy here.
Uh-oh.
Because
excuses.
Even if I did that, I wouldn't.
Already
accept
making
it.
excuses.
But guess what?
I don't know.
Went on. Oh my god, Steve, let's go! I want to do this now. Like, fuck, I'm pumped up. I'm amped. Never been so amped to play a video game before. I want to just beat the shit out of
I've never been amped to watch because I know how competitive Steve can get.
Oh.
And you.
Yeah,
so.
I was going to say. I might be, like, fucking upset.
Yeah. I might need the old, like, announce booth that they put Michael Cole in where it's, like, protected because I don't know what you guys are going to do.
I would love to
I don't know what you guys are going to do.
I would love to set up some cameras, like, all around, just being like, all right, here we go. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. Yeah. It's been hyped for 2 years. Here we go. Yes. Let's go. Yes. Bowman, you're going down.
Love it.
Sleeping with the fishes. Well, anyway, this has been... Thanks for listening to our third ever Fuck It episode. We got some big announcements we had tonight. We had the 90s, our last 90s episode of the year coming up. We got our last, for the time being, not forever, but last 90s episode in January of 2019. Then we also is going to start doing the 80s.
Yep.
So it's going to be nice. And December's all best of shit, so can't wait.
Me either.
But anyway, Stoutsy, welcome back. Steve, you're going down, you suck dick. This has been, for Tricky Stoutsy, this has been Offended, presented by P2P Nation. We'll see you next week.
Bye!
Suck a dick, Steve, you're going down.
Redhead fuck.
You bitch. Fucking bitch. Fucking bitch. Yoshi. Oh! He's gonna just eat your ass.